Greetings, everybody. This is Pastor Chris Wilson from St. Andrew Christian Church. I'm here to talk to you about preaching and my sermon this coming Sunday. Last week, I began a new series entitled Creating Communities of Care. And the series is 4 weeks, and each week I'll be looking at a different word related to how we create communities of care. And they all start with the letter L. So last week we looked at the word loss. And in that sermon, talked about the naming of loss and the need for companionship through that loss. This week, the sermon focuses on the word lament. And lament is, I wouldn't really call it the next step, but it is a process or a context in which we allow room for lament. And lament is a little bit different than loss. Loss is the actual what it is you've encountered, the hurt or hardship or difficulty in your life. Lament is the response to whatever hardship is going on in your life. And a response can be something written. It can be something spoken. It can be a variety of emotions. It can be sadness. It can be anger. It can be a variety of things. Interesting enough, the scripture text will actually come from the book of Lamentations, where we get lament from. And so we will have a scripture passage that is grounded in a lament itself. And so this Sunday we'll talk about how we as a church create spaces for lament. Oftentimes we're so keen on creating a space that's positive and vibrant and energetic. And sometimes you can do that almost to the negative side where there isn't room or space for people to lament or navigate through in response to the hardships and difficulty of their life. And so I think one of the roles of the church is creating and allowing for spaces of lament to happen. It can happen in a variety of ways. It can happen in worship. It can happen in small groups. It can happen with one-on-one encounters. So we have to be mindful of ways that we allow those spaces of lament, the responses to loss to occur. And so these stories about that, some reflections theologically about that. So I hope you join us on Sunday as we continue the series of creating communities of care as we go on this journey from loss to lament this week. So I hope you'll join us this coming Sunday.